What is up everybody, it's Owen here from Devil's Watches, back with a new video. But before we get into the video, please subscribe, like, comment, hit the little bell so you get notifications when we post. Check us out on social media. We're on everything you're on. We're on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever you want, come see us. And once again, please check out the website www.devilwatches.com. So now let's get into the video. Today we're going to discuss what I think of Apple Watches. So I'm going to do a quick comparison about your original wristwatch versus your smart Apple Watch. I've never owned an Apple Watch, don't think I ever will, nothing against them. If you wear Apple Watches, you do your thing. I'm just going to go through a few points that I think differ between what an Apple Watch offers and what your regular wristwatch offers. So first thing is pricing. For me, I couldn't justify spending I looked it up today, for the Series 5 Apple Watch, it's close to €500. I couldn't justify it. You could get a lot better watch for that price. You could get like a nice Seiko Paddy at the dive watch. You could also get a vintage Universal Geneve. You can probably even get a vintage Omega at the lower end of the Omega market. So would I spend the €500? No, I think it's overpriced. But we'll get back to that later. What can you do with the Apple Watch? The whole idea of the Apple Watch is that it benefits you in some way. You can do more than you can just tell the time or have a stopwatch on your phone. So if I was to get an Apple Watch, the main reason I would use it would be for like the likes of the health app, you know, track your steps. When I go on runs, I don't have to bring my phone, it's on my wrist. Cycles, swims, if you can swim, I think it's 50 meters water resistance on an Apple Watch. So you can't really swim with it, and if you do swim it and something happens and you bring it back to them, they're probably going to tell you it's 50-meter water resistance, which is really just over splash proof. So you know you can't win there. They probably you probably won't get your money back. But yeah, so I use it for the health app, just to save me bringing my phone. Would most people use the health app? Yes, everyone probably does use it. Do most people need it? No. How many people that wear Apple Watches are so-called athletes or training to that level where they need to know their resting heart rate, what the top of their heart rate gets to, track their 10k, 20k, 30k runs? Are they doing marathons? Probably not. So in that sense, I don't see the benefit of it unless you're at a higher level. And then apart from that, what else would you do on your Apple Watch? You can send messages from talking to it. I'd rather just take out my phone and type it in, see who's emailing you. I try to only check my emails once a day, because if you check every email you get, you spend your whole life in your phone. So for me, the Apple Watch is nearly more of a hindrance than a benefit to me, because I feel like it's just another excuse to get notified and then another excuse to go from your watch to your phone. Even though it's to take away your phone, you're not meant to look at it, but it just opens the door to your phone pretty much, in my opinion. Whatever you may think different. Lifespan. How long do you get out of an Apple Watch? 2-3 years? Maybe less if they bring out the next generation and then you feel like you have to buy that because you're one step behind. At that price point, you can get a watch that lasts a long time. I know usually if you're buying your $70, $80 watches, you're not expecting to have them for 10 years, 20 years. You're not going to pass them on to the next generation. But if you look after them, you could definitely keep your watch for 2 to 3 years. But what happens is a lot of people, once they buy the lower end watches, when the battery goes, they probably might leave it in the drawer and it might never get changed again. So it never gets used again. But at that price of $500, you're probably getting automatic, so it should run non-stop whenever you wear it. You don't have to change batteries, any of that, so it would last years, and you could, in theory, pass it on or give it to someone else, maybe a younger brother, when they get to a certain age that they wear watches. Styling. I think Apple are the experts of styling. They just have such clean lines, everything's white. It is beautiful what they do. But in terms of a watch, yes, it looks nice for one occasion, but that's all you can wear for one occasion. If I saw someone with a nice suit, shirt, shoes, Apple Watch, it just doesn't finish off the outfit. If someone's walking around the office and they're in their shirt, maybe slacks, jeans, chinos, shoes, Apple Watch, maybe. You're on holidays with your t-shirt, shorts, sandals, Apple Watch, yeah, fits in. you're out training, Apple Watch fits in. Maybe t-shirt, jeans, yeah, you get away with it, but it's only suited to a certain occasion, and I think it can bring down a whole outfit if an Apple Watch is wearing wrong. Why, with watches, you have team your watch to your style or whatever you do. So if you wear suits every day, you buy a nice dress watch. If you on a building site, you get yourself a G-Shock. If you're active, you're outdoors in the rain and all that, you're near water, you might get a dive watch. So you pick your watch that suits your style rather than an Apple Watch that is just meant to tick all the boxes, but I don't really think it does. It doesn't make your life more simple. The whole thing of the Apple Watch and the smartwatch is to get your phone on your wrist and save you time and keep you away from your phone because you're looking at it on your wrist, but it's nearly just a gateway to your phone. I know if you get a notification on your wrist, your emails, you know, yeah, I got an email yet, whatever, but you're gonna have to go and check on your phone anyway. I like to check my emails once a day, because if not, you're just looking at your phone all day and refreshing pages and pages. So if I was getting notifications every day, I'd kind of feel like, oh, that might be important, I'd have to check it out. If you're getting notifications of Facebook or Instagram, you look, you check, oh, someone mentioned a comment, okay, I'll get back to them, and your phone's out. Why? If not, your phone be put away. Even if you're driving, if I'm in the car, the phone's in the middle, I don't look at it, I just drive. But if it's on your wrist, you do get that temptation that, you know, or whatever, if you're in the gym or you're focused on doing a certain task and your phone is away and you're getting on your wrist, you might be tempted to kind of, okay, I'll just look at my phone for a minute. And that just is something that I don't want. I know a lot of people already do spend too much time. I spend way too much time on my phone. So I think an Apple Watch would just be an easier way to spend more time on my phone. Also, so many arguments are caused from sitting on your phone at dinner. You know, no phones at the dinner table. People go on their dates, they go on the first date and like, oh, how did you get on? Oh, they kept looking at their phone all day. That's all they did. So if we're sitting here and we're having dinner and then every 2 minutes you're going, it's rude. You know, the quiet, and it's not really your fault. It's just a habit that you've got into, and it's just a habit that you don't even know you're doing it. If someone said to you after the dinner, you looked at your wrist 25 times in an hour, you say, nah, no I didn't, I only looked once or twice. But it's like everything, you're checking without checking. So that's my opinion on the downsides of Apple Watches. Still, if you're that kind of person, like everything with watches, people give out about so many watches, especially in the watch industry. Every video is why I hate this watch brand, the worst watch brand, why you should never buy this watch. I'm not trying to imply that. I'm just saying, if you want an Apple Watch, get an Apple Watch. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a gateway into watches. If someone has some on their wrist, I am happy. So you never know. I could get an Apple Watch. If anyone wants to send me out one, please do. I'll try it out, and if I love it, you never know, I might never wear a watch again. Doubt it, but we'll see. So should you have both? So this is another thing that, oh yeah, I have my Apple Watch, but I also have my dress watch or my dinner watch that I wear out if I'm going somewhere special, which is great. 110% agree with that. But for the price of an Apple Watch, I'd rather spend that money towards you know, a more high-end watch, and then buy a $40, $30 Fitbit, and it can track you, or a cheaper smartwatch, and you can get the benefits of the smartwatch, but you're not buying or spending for the brand that really, in my opinion, we don't need, because it's just too much on top. Next to be sunglasses or something would be next, and you'd be like, oh, people just walking around with like social media just on the rise. You know, that's what next, and it's just leading into that, and I don't want that. My phone's enough. I have it all on my phone. My phone's never far from me. I never leave my phone at home. It's always, pretty much always in my hand or in my pocket. So in my opinion, I don't need it. You might need it. You might need certain alerts on your wrist. But yeah, should you have both? Yeah, if both appeals to you, that's my opinion. Have both of them, but spend more money on your high-end watch and less on your smartwatch, and then you'll be happy, because if you buy a nice enough watch, you won't have to change your watch every few years. So I'd rather spend $50 every 3 years and get an upgraded smartwatch than spend $500 on your watch and then another $500 every few years and only have a small, cheaper watch. So that's my opinion. 10 minutes on the dot. Please, once again, subscribe if you can. Even if you don't even like YouTube or you're never on it, just please subscribe. It helps me move up. And hit the little bell, so bing bing, so you know when I make a video you get a notification. And finally check us out on all our social medias, and don't forget the sale on the website, so go check it out. And thanks once again for listening to me talk shit for 10 minutes. Enjoy.